What's up, people? How's it going? Let's talk about 2024, and I'm going to talk about spiritual aspects of things, what you should be working on compared to the numbers of what 2024 makes, and a little bit of my predictions. I think I try to do these every year. We'll see if any of my predictions come true. I hope not. Sometimes I do hope they wish they come true. Most of the time, I'm like, I hope what I see is not planning out. I feel like I get warned for all of the gruesome or hard shit. But hey, everybody has a path to walk. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill me. Also, I hope that you're safe tonight. Please be safe. Use Ubers because let me tell you, going to jail on New Year's Eve is not the highlight of the year that you want to start a new year with, if you feel me. Or, getting a DUI or a DWI. Just be careful. Be on point. Cops are watching extra hard tonight, so don't take any risks. It's not worth it. Be safe for yourself so you get home and for other people as well. Okay? That's my PSA. All right, let's talk about 2024. So, you have two fours, which makes an 8. So to me, this talks a lot about destined things that are going to be happening for you. Getting that job that's destined for you, finding that friend, finding your soul tribe, finding that love, destiny. This is the year of the dragon as well in the Chinese New Year. This is a powerhouse year for everybody clicking into place with their life purpose and with their soul tribe and soul partners. Twin flames, a lot of flames will be coming into union this year because it is the year of the dragon. A lot of people who are very poor and struggling are gonna find like rags to riches is gonna be happening a lot. Those last are coming first, and that's the whole evolution of what the world is gearing into. There's going to be a lot of power shifts this year. Some will be big power shifts with political stuff, and then I think the overall attitude of people are starting to shift. Let's talk about this mass exodus in California. It's not a massive deal at this point, but I feel like it marks a chapter of the government going after. Listen, I don't know how to explain this. It's a gut and visions I've seen. America's out of money, and we're like begging, borrowing, and stealing just to get through tax season, just to get through basic stuff. So I feel like a lot of this year is the upper elite getting what, if you watch my other video, single old people are getting. We're getting shafted because of our lack of dependence, and they're going to be shafted for their lack of percentages in the past. Like, they have gotten tax breaks, they have gotten tax cuts, and I really feel like those are going to be starting to be pulled away. So you're going to see a lot of Hollywood, people like Elon Musk, people with money who have a lot to lose speaking out this year. Like I said, I think they're going to start subtly, but I feel like by 2025, the realism of how broke we are isn't going to be something they're able to hide. And for right now, they're cutting corners, and that's going to start with the little people, medicines going up, cost of living going up continuously. I don't see that receding anytime this year. I hope it does, but I feel like in a lot of cases it's going to get worse with the fuel and the cost of groceries. These are easy ways for them to collect money to refill their bank by taxing goods that come into this country. So watch out for anything foreign. That's probably going to be more expensive. However, I do feel like foreign vehicles are on the rise. It's like the only thing that's going to be foreign apart from appliances, because as an American, we don't have very good American business. We don't build very good computers. We used to build great cars. We don't anymore. The cost is sometimes more expensive for an American car than it is for a foreign car. The only time foreign cars are really expensive to fix is when you can't find a part, or if you have like a weird build that they're not used to working on. But for the most part, foreign cars are cheaper to fix and run. than American cars. So I think, especially with the cost of vehicles, that alone is going to rise even more. You're going to see anarchy in the auto industry this year, boycotting for how much things are costing. I think someone here is going to prove the fact that they are building cars to break sooner so that people are buying more cars. This needs to be proven and this needs to be vocalized. And I really hope 2024 is the year for that, because there's no sense to be made about how we had less technology and less know-how back when Fords were or Chevys were being built here, and they lasted almost someone's whole life. And now you buy a Ford or a Chevy and you're lucky if you get a decade out of it. We have better technology, we have better equipment, but everything is failing. Look at your vacuum cleaner. How long until how many vacuums have you gone through in the last 5 years? I remember as a kid, my mom had one vacuum my entire childhood, and it came from her mother, who had that vacuum her whole childhood. Every product we are getting is sucking, and I feel like there's going to be an uprise about that. We're tired of paying a lot of money to repair things, and we're tired of having to replace things. Everything is slowly going towards technology. I think you're going to see a lot of AI advancements this year. We are very, very close to robots taking our jobs. That's also going to be in the forefront. I believe robots are great. I think robots, sorry, it's early in the morning. My face is like, that's why I'm in cartoon. But I feel like AI for the big lifting jobs where like people hurt their backs, or it's just really strenuous and more like slave labor than actual jobs. I feel like I worked with robots in Amazon, and they brought me all the work. That work was heavy. If somebody had to walk it to me, it would take a lot of time and a lot of energy. In that case, it helps humans move quickly, and robots are not taking anyone's job. There has to be a robot wrangler, if you will, that keeps them working, and then you have us that stand there and take stuff. So that we still have jobs around robots. I'm completely comfortable with that. You have robots doing surgery. I'm not comfortable with that. My dad had a simple procedure done with his gallbladder, and they cut too deep. And that's a simple procedure. I would never be comfortable with a robot fixing my body, but I do not have a choice, because we have a shortage of surgeons and doctors because it costs too much to go to school and it takes too long. And it's not enough initiative for these kids to sit in school that long. So I think this election year, you're going to hear a lot about the cost of education. I really genuinely hope they make some educations free, like police officers, EMTs, doctors, nurses, psychologists, like things that are really vital to this world functioning should be free. We're going to continuously need these people, and we have a shortage because nobody wants to pay the money. The cost of an education it's just so fucking ridiculous. So I feel like that's going to be attacked. I do feel like we're going to have a rise in gun violence, so prepare yourself for that. School shootings and all that are getting worse, but I feel like a lot of smaller shootings, unfortunately, like crime passions kicking off. There's a lot of anger bubbling up, and there's a lot of financial difficulties and unrest, and anytime that is true in the world, the crime goes up. It's just a proven fact. So be careful out there. This year, crime is going to be on a rise. Hate crimes especially. Transgender is going to be in the forefront. I do see a little bit of a civil war starting to happen. So I really hope that we get a handle on that and just love each other as people. I feel like there's going to be way more national disasters than normal. Weather is going to be a problem this year, and damage to the earth is going to be so evident that nobody can ignore it. We're in a really bad place with weather, and being unstable. So please be vigilant with that. Keep your shelters ready. Keep stocked up, because it's going to be a rough year for that all over the world, not just any particular spot. So we're going to see weird weather changes. We're going to see a lot of angry people, and violence is on the rise, more so than COVID till now. So please prepare. I hate being bad news Betty, but I want to warn you too. See you next year.